Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once and for all, to the grand opening of this here new podcast.
This is a good one.
My name's Stu Wilson.
And my name's Nick Wilson.
What a seamless introduction there.
The pause between us two.
And this is a slightly weird one because, well, it's a new podcast that we're doing.
That
obviously.
is the first thing. Yeah.
That's how you found us.
Yeah.
And it's called All Fart No Poop, which is my
name. Great name.
Yeah, great. What, the greatest?
Maybe, I don't think there's a better name in existence, really,
there isn't a better one. But yeah, look, it's a new podcast hosted by yours truly, us two.
Yours truly, us two. It's true.
He's
not lying.
Is that not the truth?
It is the truth. And we've wanted to do this podcast for a while now. Like we were talking about it before Christmas. And
December,
we were
baby.
Raring to go, ready to get that shit going. And then coronavirus happened and everyone's doing a podcast.
Everyone is doing a podcast. And I feel like that's how all stories at the moment start. It's like, and then coronavirus happened. But it really did happen, guys. And also, so now it just looks like we just fucking, hey, look, we're bored, let's make a podcast.
We're just two white guys doing a podcast, which I'm pretty sure is a first.
I'm pretty sure we're the first guys doing this, and we will be the only guys doing this. This is the only podcast on the internet.
We will be the last guys doing this because we're gonna seppuku each other
right after this episode.
Right after this episode.
In fact, as soon as that camera stops recording, I've got the blade at the ready. I'm just gonna gut myself like a fish.
Mate, I don't even think we wait till then. Maybe like mid-episode.
On air. Fuck, man! I think the internet's ready for that.
We're getting off to a good start. Yeah.
Post, or actually mid-Rona world, man.
Mid-Rona seppuku, mate.
This is crazy, man. So yeah, this is just going to be a podcast of fucking who knows, all sorts of shit, really.
I think that's it.
We started the original reason we wanted to start a podcast is incredibly random, but we wanted to do a podcast for a while, and we were thinking about how to do it, and then we thought, right, what's our new angle? And we wanted to rewatch all the Fast and Furious films
because I've never seen any of them.
No, I've not seen. I think I might have seen like Tokyo Drift or something in bits.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. I don't know which one it is, but there's one where there's like an airport like runway chase.
Yeah, one of the later ones.
Didn't they like figure out it lasted like it was the equivalent of like 10 miles or something?
Something utterly silly happened.
So I want to see it.
Absolutely. And there's that trailer for the new one, and I was like, that looks amazing, and I think we could do some gold there. But then it turns out that obviously there's only 7 films?
So it'll be quite a short-lived podcast.
A great 7-episode podcast, and then the world will forget about us. So we've gone to an even better, more original take, which is just talking about random topics that pop up.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there's a single podcast out there with just 2 people talking.
That's the second time we've made that joke in this episode.
Shit. Let me just check my notes.
Nick, just fucking take a step outside, have a little think about things.
I just need to sit down.
That's right. And maybe call mum.
Have you got any water?
No, just call mum.
Any bread?
Nick, if you could just call mum. She's really worried. She needs some kind of help herself, and she'll give you some help. Just call mum, Nick.
Okay.
Just call mum.
Okay. When she
I don't know, but the important thing is you're safe, she's safe. Just call mum.
You help me.
Just call mum, Nick. It's fine. You're in London. You're on a podcast with your brother Stu.
That was such a helpline. Oh my God.
That was a joke, Nick.
Good start. Great start to this podcast.
You know what I've also realised about starting a podcast?
Mm-hmm.
I did a podcast before on my own.
Right, nice plug, mate.
No, it's not meant to be a plug.
Yeah,
just
nice subtle slip of that one.
No, but it's right. So I've done a podcast on my own before, and I've had guests, and you were a guest on a few episodes of that. And I quickly realised, and I was told this by many people, that we have. Well, of course we have an identical voice because we're identical twins.
Yeah, I actually didn't think about that until right this very moment.
I'm bringing it up, and we maybe should have thought about this before, but there's a very high chance that no one knows who's talking at any given point.
Yeah. Well, maybe what we'll do is we'll just pitch shift my voice 10 tones down.
Or up. I think we should go up or down every 10 minutes.
Yeah, mate. Just every minute, if that. Just switch it.
Dude.
Straight from like Barry White up to someone with a high pitch voice.
We joke that this is a very unoriginal thing for two white guys to be doing a podcast, but maybe that's our in. It's just
my God.
yeah, you've got conversational podcasts, but have you got any that vary their pitch so aggressively?
And so disorientatingly.
That it makes for just absolutely uncomfortable listening.
Mate, that's what we want. Uncomfortable.
We should have called
We
should have called this uncomfortable listening.
Uncomfortable listening. Yeah, well, we didn't, mate. We didn't. Yeah.
Oh, jinx.
Oh,
look at this. It's as if we're twins.
It's as if we were born from the same womb.
We were born.
From whence we came.
We shared a womb for like a large period of time.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about that?
We kicked back and we probably touched each other's willies.
We definitely did. There's no avoiding that in there.
Our non-formed elbows probably just grazed past the ball sack every now and then. What's formed first, the elbow or the balls?
I can't believe it, but we're gonna have to dive into this. I reckon it was
probably
the elbows, right?
Yeah, I mean,
like I don't know why, but I feel like when the baby forms, it's just top down, right? It's just like a laser.
I feel like elbows are more integral to a.
You ever watched a 3D
body.
printer? It's a 3D printer, but with a human being that starts at the head.
I'm not sure how to tell you this, but babies aren't born the same way that 3D printers work. I know, and I you said a couple things over the past few months that I just thought, does he know how babies are? And this is the final nail in that coffin. So
fuck.
Yeah, so they come out of vaginas.
No.
Yeah, man.
You're telling me a whole woman has another whole person in their vagina?
Mate, trust me, mate, I'm just as spooked out as the rest of us, but
bro,
that is
mad.
what happens, mate.
That's pretty sick, dude.
Vaginas push out kids.
Oh my God, you heard it here first, everyone. That's a world exclusive. That's a world exclusive on the All Fart No Poop podcast.
World exclusive on this podcast, All Fart No Poop. Vaginas push out people.
Look, Nick, it's not that I think you're a dumb cunt, but let's move that conversation aside.
Yeah. Okay.
And should we let's talk about what the listeners are here for.
The real nitty gritty.
To be confirmed. But let's talk about some topics.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
The nitty gritty of the show. We want to talk about some shit. And as we've already mentioned, there's a big crisis happening in the whole world. So it's going to be kind of difficult to avoid that just as a general topic. But I don't want to, it would be so easy just to be like, right, let's just talk about coronavirus. Let's not do that.
Let's steer clear. I feel like a lot of people don't want to have their lives just inundated with like depressing shit.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I agree. So
let's talk, but there's no avoiding it like 100%. So I thought we should talk about we should just talk about some of the dumb shit that seems to be flocking up online, because that is a side effect of this crisis.
There's so much dumb shit online at the moment.
An outrageous amount of dumb shit. And I thought specifically we could talk about like I don't know. Well, I don't know how to dive into this. I think we're just gonna have to go straight in, because I have been kept up awake many a night. I tell you.
Okay. All right. What's keeping you up, mate?
Is this just, am I alone in thinking this? But it really feels like during this whole corona crisis, it's like social media and the internet, right? Is like it's like triple saturated, and everything seems to work on like a way quicker timescale, and you can see see trends not only forming but also dying in like record speed, right in front of your eyes, and it's really fucking. I find it genuinely weird.
It is really, really fucking weird.
It's like I feel like usually there'd be like, you get a trickle of a trend and you'd be like, I've seen a couple of things that seem vaguely similar.
Yeah.
And then a month down the line, it's some mad internet trend. And then everyone's talking about it, and then it goes later, and you sort of think, it happens so slowly that you're like, oh, that was a trend.
And it feels as well like, and I'm not saying that there was ever a point where like internet trends were like proper clever or like genius, but it feels like the quality of these trends are just like, because people are having to do them, and like, I mean, not, I say having to, people are coming up with
forced at gunpoint.
There's gunpoint at people's families, a lot of tears. People are forced to do these trends, and they're becoming like, pick up your mug from the counter at the 5-second trends.
That's
and you're like, what in the ever living fuck is that trend?
But it brings into a slightly more existential question of general trends. I'm
Yeah.
always wondering who comes up with the first one of these trends, and
you
how do they
think-
do it?
Yeah, and I was going to say, do you think they know it's going to become do they sit down and they're like, right, okay, fucking, we need to blow the fuck up on the internet. Let's just one of us pour a bucket of ice water on our head and then let's just do it. And also, what point does the charities, because they're usually centered around do this and donate to the charity.
Yeah.
What point does that get tied into it? Is it from the get-go? Is it
don't
charities
know.
come up with it? I
This
don't
is
know.
it. Who decides? But some of them make more sense, right? Because like
Yeah.
you're saying, throw a bucket of ice over your head for the ice bucket challenge. That's maybe a bad example. I'm struggling to remember why that was.
It was for ALS.
Yeah, that was it. ALS, and that was.
I don't
why
really
not?
know the link.
I don't know, but it's there. And at the moment, there's one that's this is the big one at the moment. At least on my Instagram stories, it's run 5 and donate 5. And
and
it's
also
it sounds cute. Run 5. I can see the link.
Yeah,
and it's
also,
fun to donate things.
The key point is fuck off with your tagging me and shit.
This is it. This is what I was
honestly
going to come back to.
Yeah, I've been tagged in a few nominations. You know,
Go on, throw
I'm
it.
a bit of a popular.
Throw your mates under the bus, my
I'm a bit of
guy.
a popular Penelope. No, I've been tagged in a few, and
All right.
and instead of doing it,
You
just
don't.
just donated. I literally just it's the run 5k and donate 5k. I just thought, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'd rather just donate to it. So I just donated some money to the charity Just Giving page, and then I didn't run 5k.
Yeah,
and then I left it.
This is well, I mean, I couldn't run 5k if I tried, so that comes into it a little bit. But it's also I don't know. It's the cynical side of my head is what if you want to donate to someone,
Just do it.
Hey, just fucking donate to someone.
Hey, look, Nike, they originated that saying for a reason.
What?
Just do it.
Oh right. Oh nice. Okay.
Just do it.
Sweet. Nice. Good one. I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
How were you not sure?
I don't know. For a second, I was like, "What?
It's
what
a
possible
very
phrase
famous
did Nike originate?"
It was actually stop doing your 5k challenges.
Yeah, it was
and
actually.
don't-
It was Nike
very
famously
specific.
said. They famously said, "Don't you fucking dare tag me, you cunt."
I thought that's a bit aggressive.
They
and
put
said,
it on
"Don't
their
you
t-shirts."
They said, "Don't you fucking don't." Okay, we've gone through enough. We're trying to shake this really awful vision of us.
Yeah, I've seen that on t-shirts, man.
And I thought it's a bit of
Yeah.
a long slogan.
It's a bit of a long slogan,
It's
but
a
good
bit
on you,
long,
Nike.
mate. It's a bit long.
But I can't even remember what we were.
No, basically,
yeah.
if a nomination's going to have a donation thing, well, can't we just donate to things? It's the same. It's the same reason. And this is I'm aware this could come across as a bit off and a
So
bit
that
wrong.
means that it's going to come off as
Yeah,
off
but
and very off. You could be like,
it's
I'm
the-
aware this might come
No,
off as
but
wrong,
it's
but all Asian people should be put in
Oh
camps.
my god, no. So it's a bit like when you're on a street and someone's stopping you to get you to donate to charity, and you're in a rush, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Please, do you have a minute?" And you feel like an utter dick.
do,
being like,
you
no.
just feel like a dick.
And they give you that dick you're such a knob for not. But it's I'll just donate. Let me just donate in my own time,
Yeah.
and let's not have to song and dance about it, basically.
But
Just-
then devil's advocate on that is that and I know I don't want to stop for people in the street. It's so annoying. It's I just want to get from A to B and you're in my way. But
Yeah.
devil's advocate is you definitely could spare 5 minutes to
Yeah.
talk to these guys.
Yeah, but then it's
as much as you argue in your inner mind that
Yeah.
you don't have time, and you tell them, "Oh, I've got to run to a meeting," or "Oh, I've got to run to
Yeah.
meet with someone." You could stop.
Yeah, but
you just don't want to.
sometimes- Yeah, I just don't want to. I mean, to be fair, it's just
There's no harm in admitting
human
that.
interaction, mate.
Talking
If
with
I'm
anyone's
walking
difficult.
somewhere, and especially if I've got a nice new ep of a podcast in my ears,
Maybe now everyone will be listening to
listen
this
to
new
podcast.
episode of
for
podcast.
episode of if I've got if I'm doing something cool, but I'm not gonna stop for you. It's annoying.
You heard it here first, guys.
Yeah,
if
you heard it here
Nick's
first.
doing something cool,
Yeah.
he's not going to stop for you.
You
So don't you dare stop him on the street. This man is going to hit you.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a new thing to add to the Instagram nomination.
What is it? A
challenges.
different type of trend? Is it
Yeah.
a new,
This,
what is
this, They've bought. I say they as if like the collective.
Wait, let me
world.
guess. Is it the drinking? Is it the do a pint?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
Why?
I've been begging to. Yeah.
I thought we left neck nomination back in like 2014.
But like right, so this is what I was sort of saying before, right? The run 5, donate 5 for charity and helping the NHS
like healthy.
is sometimes annoying, but it's like you can very clearly see what the cause is and why people would want to do this. And it's like, yep, cool, I'm nominating people to donate. Good, great. This down in your pints thing, I've been tagged in a few, and I just want to say the people that if there's anyone that's tagged me in this that's listening that's thinking, oh what? Well, throw me on the bus like this, Stu. I'm sorry. It's great. It's fine.
Don't
you
do
do whatever
it.
you want. But also,
don't tag.
Why are you tagging me in this? And I haven't been able to work out yet from many. There's been so many I've seen on Instagram. I have not once seen like a. This is for this cause.
Yeah, they seem to be just people
sink a pint and
pints.
tag 5 people. What is
and
that
also,
doing for anyone?
Like, is anyone past the age of 15 impressed by downing a pint anymore? Unless someone's like, I'm gonna down like a pint of pure ethanol, and you can see them and they get like taken to hospital immediately, and it's like, holy shit, that guy just literally.
Shoe Nice style. Do you remember Shoe Nice?
Oh, Shoe Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
he'd be good at
that
it.
is the exact reason why you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
I'm pretty
that
sure he's
dude
like
is fucking
he's
whacked.
fucked. He's fucked. But the point being, if you're just gonna down a pint and be like, "Thanks for the nomination, David. I nominate 5 other people," and there's absolutely nothing else to it.
Yeah.
I do not give a fuck.
Yeah, and it's like you can't win. Either you struggle with that pint, right, and you filmed it, at which point I'm like, why did you film this shit?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Or you down that pint really well, completely effortlessly. In which case it's like, great, you've had a drink.
Nice. Maybe, like, you're probably a bit bloated now.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't go for a run.
Yeah. Although I did see someone on my feed, I can't remember who it was, but this was I kind of admired that they did this. It was like they did both of them. They did the run and also the pint, and literally I'm talking like the video was them getting back from their 5K out of breath and next a pint, and I was like, you know what, that I didn't mind seeing that. Yeah, that was better than if you're just in your kitchen like fucking look.
It's just like
don't do it.
Yeah, anything else.
But those two are perhaps like the most obvious at the moment, and they kind of vaguely make a bit of the second one. Definitely not in my head, but the nominate 5, run 5 makes a bit of sense. There have been a few that are genuinely just fucking. I need you, Nick, to literally just fucking tell me what this is.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can illuminate that. Did you see? This was like a couple of weeks back. We're talking like fresh into the lockdown game, baby. Like this was like, oh, okay, everyone's on social more now. Let's see what the internet does with that. I saw there's 2 specific trends on Instagram, and some of my very good friends, some of my best mates I saw were doing this on Instagram. So I'm taking this time to call them out.
What is it?
I don't know why they did it. Look, mate. Fucking, if you're listening to this, you're animals. It really got under my skin. I was like, why is this a thing? Right, one of them was just like, it's a copy and paste text. It was just a huge long paragraph.
Oh, immediately, sorry mate to cut in. If anyone is putting a copy and paste text onto any of their socials and they aren't over the age of 50 and called Karen.
Yeah, this is it.
You are legally not allowed to do that.
Absolutely, it's against the law, mate. You just broke the law. Go to the fucking jail.
Get in the old Nick, son.
But like, as soon as I see that pop up, a huge paragraph of text pop up in my Instagram story, I stopped reading. So I haven't actually. I don't think I ever read the full text. But it started, and it was like, what? It was one of them was literally. It's like something. What was it? It was like, some of my good friends on here will know me really, really well.
Oh my God.
But we're going to test how well we know each other, and we're going to give something back. So reply to this story with one word about what you like about me, and I'll tell you 3 things that I liked about you. And it's like, let's break Instagram's algorithm. You're going to break nothing,
You're not doing shit. You're not doing shit.
I know. And
You're
but
just, yeah.
this one was weirder because it was like, okay, so what happens here? Someone messages you something about you, and you message them back something about them.
How?
Why put this on your story?
Yeah, and how is that going to break the algorithm?
This doesn't make sense to me, Nick. This is what I said. I need help understanding this.
I guess it means that, like, if you're like interacting more, then it's like, oh, you're bumping up on. But then also, why do you? If you're just like the fucking, I don't know, average person who's just posting on Instagram, why do you need the Instagram algorithm to be better for you? Like, you're not selling something. You're, like, who gives a fuck?
That's it. Ultimately, at the end of the day, who gives a flying fuck?
Yeah.
And this is the thing as well, right?
Yeah.
It's really, I'm getting worked up here because this is really getting me going.
It's all right.
But
get
like,
out.
right, I don't know about you, but if I see a post like that, and I follow a lot of people on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very close friends with a lot of people in my life, and I follow them on Instagram. But a lot of people I follow on Instagram, I'm like, yeah, cool, I know you. I used to know you.
But
we don't talk on the regularly.
Yeah.
So if I come across your story, Mr. Random person that I've met in my life, but I don't really know too well, we don't talk regularly, and I sit and it says, send me a word you like about me, and I'll send one back. Hey, guess I'm not going to fucking do it, am I?
I'm going to go straight to that unfollow button.
Exactly. And the only people that are going to do it are going to be your close friends. In
which case, like,
you're just talking to them anyway. If you really care so much, just fucking send them a text. Hey, man, what do you think of me? I don't fucking know. Or, hey, man, what's a word you'd like to... Sweet, cool. I guarantee, if some of my best mates that I saw posting this shit on Instagram, if they texted me saying... hey man, how's it going? How's your Saturday? Good day? Everything all right? What's one word you like about me? And I'll text you 3. Yeah. I'd say you're a mentalist.
You're a fucking
and that'd probably
nutter.
be the end of that.
But
why
because
do it
it's
on your Instagram stories?
Yeah, but because it's on someone's Instagram, you know, it feels like I can't. I've seen a couple people like that, and I don't want to. I'm not gonna like go into their DMs and be like, "You fucking monster."
It's just
think about what you've done.
It's only ever going to be good things, right? Like it's only going to be like no one's going to message them like, "I think you're a tosser."
But sorry, mate. I wasn't going to tell you, but I saw that you posted that shitty copy and paste. So, by the way, you're a fucking knob.
And there was another similar one like that. It was also like, let's break Instagram's algorithm by send me the reply to this with a picture or something, and I will pick your favorite, my favorite one of your pictures from your feed, and I'll post it on here. And this one was slightly better though, because it's like I kind of get you wanted to share your friend's content. Yeah,
it's still a little bit kind of, and when it's like. I've seen it from a couple of people who have like a bit of a following. So that in that case, it's like, okay, all right, I can see that's kind of nice. You're giving like
you're giving a platform to people's feeds. I get that.
Yeah,
side of things,
I've also seen it from people that have like 10 followers.
Yeah,
and I'm a bit like,
well, this is it from most people that have like most people that I'm following that I've seen it from are just
like
kind of regular dudes.
And you're like, no one, and this like in the nicest way. And mate, I remind myself this every.
This definitely applies to us.
No one gives a shit. Oh, I've knocked my mic stand.
Wow, that was aggressive, man.
No one. I don't care.
It's a wake-up call, but that is essentially what these all come down to. I don't give a fuck. And I guarantee most people don't as well. So it's really strange when I see it. But they're spreading like wildfire at the moment.
It's pretty mental, mate. It's pretty
crazy. It's
everywhere. Pretty bonkers.
It's like I said, it's like Instagram's fucking times 100. It's saturated as shit, and it's terrifying me.
Yeah. And do you know what else is saturated as shit?
What, Nick? What's saturated as shit?
Our next segment.
Oh!
There we go. Not sure the link, but it's a link.
Look, mate, it's going to have to do as a link because you went for it.
It's time for... What did you have for breakfast? Oh, what did you have for breakfast? I know what I had. We're back. So, Stu, what did you have for breakfast today?
I actually skipped breakfast today. I didn't have any breakfast.
Oh, cool.
I had a cup of tea.
Oh, that's nice.
What about you?
Porridge.
Sick. All right, well, that was
good.
That was our first segment of the episode.
So good.
Let us know what you had for breakfast somehow you could message me. In fact, reply to my Instagram story with one word about me and also your breakfast.
What you had for breakfast.
What you had for breakfast.
Yeah.
And that'll really do as well.
And look, honestly, I will be kept up at night if you don't.
Yeah.
It's
definitely.
a need to know basis.
Do it for Nick, man. Just do it for Nick.
Look, honestly, you don't want to see this guy go without.
Look, I know I promised the guys.
The guys?
I promised the listeners that we'd talk about a topic, and the topic was social media trends. But look, there might be time to throw in a curveveball because there's something else that I saw this week that fucking had me howling, and I have to share it with you.
Go on, mate.
Right. Well, I don't know if you saw. Did you see this? So obviously America's fucked during this whole crisis.
It's
That's not
fucked,
the general topic I'm discussing, but it does segue into it. So America's fucked because of the crisis.
Yeah.
They put together what they call. This is unbelievable. They call it the council. Oh, what is it? Oh, I've forgotten it. Hang on. It's like the council of bringing. It's like the council of bringing America back.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, that's
done
literally
that.
what it's called, and it's like a council of 7 people that have been appointed by the government.
Get a
under
better
Trump's-
name. Get a better name.
That is exactly it. Get
Anything
a better
else?
name. The
Yeah.
council of making.
bringing-
I'm pretty sure. I have to look it up.
Find it because I need to know this. The council of I
bringing
mean,
America
it doesn't shock
back.
me that they've come up with a dog shit name, but
But it just sounds like. It
Bringing
just
America
sounds like
back.
a bad guy, like a council of like. Do you not just picture just
Yeah.
fucking sat around in the shadows like you begin to bring
also
America?
like, why does it need to have a name? Just have a meeting.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, it's not called that. It's council of something. This has gone horribly wrong because it was just in my head and then now it's not. It might be reopening America. Reopening America.
Okay, I'm just googling.
Reopening
to name new coronavirus advisors on reopening the country.
That was it. Yeah.
Wait.
It's called like the council of. Yeah, the council to reopen America. It's got like Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner and shit. But like,
cool.
honestly, have you seen it? There's a picture.
No,
Get it?
I've never seen. I haven't heard about this.
Council of Reopening America. Because let me tell you, some of the names of these chumps are so fucking funny, and it got me thinking.
Yeah, go on. I want to see.
Why do all American senators, probably Republicans as well, just have such silly names?
You know they do because they're old and white.
It's like fucking Mitch McConnell. You sound like a fucking. You sound like a mascot.
Whitsworth.
McConnell.
I'm willing to bet a quid at max on there being a senator in America called Higglesworth Whitby.
There's a guy on this council to reopen America called Wilbur Ross.
Wilbur
Ross. You've got the oldest fucking name in this world. This guy looks like Gollum.
Yeah, I don't know what he looks like, and yet I know exactly what he looks like.
All right. Because of the dreams of technology, I can literally just send you this picture right now.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm gonna send it to you right now, and my guy,
dream of it.
You're gonna rip one when you see Wilbur Ross.
Wilbur Ross.
And also Steve Mnuchin has the funniest. Just look at these guys.
Wilbur Ross looks like Andy Serkis as Gollum.
No, Wilbur Ross. He looks like Elizabeth Warren.
Wilbur Ross looks like he's just climbed out of a hole for the first time in 10 years, and he needs berries. He needs berries, and he doesn't know where to get it from. And someone's given him berries and then taken this picture.
Absolutely. Right. Okay. So, but we could rip into Wilbur for like hours on it.
Yeah.
We're not going to do it, but it did make me think about what are some other funny like senator names.
There's got to be a bunch, right?
Yeah, there are, mate. I googled it.
He's googled. Okay, hit me.
You're gonna actually lose your shit at some of these.
These won't be real, surely.
This is the highlight of my time in lockdown. Yeah.
Come on, mate. Hit
I'm
me.
absolutely crying at
Get
some
him
of
up,
these.
mate. Get him up.
Number one. This guy ran for county commissioner in North Carolina. Right, quiet.
wait, sorry.
Ben Bushyhead. Ben Bushyhead. That's his name, is Bushyhead.
Does he have a lot of hair?
Oh, you are actually going to scream when I show you this picture. Oh my God, wait, there's a picture of it. I will, Oh my god! Why? Hang on, it's not letting me.
It's not even. The best thing about that name is it's not actually even an explicitly funny name.
Yeah.
It's just so funny that a person is called that.
I'll put the picture of the guy up for any video listeners. Ben Bushyhead. He is. In fact, I wish I could send this to you.
It's all right. I'm just gonna Google it.
Yeah, Google Ben Bushyhead, Swain Commissioner.
Right.
And it's like a picture of a board. It's like a picture of a board, and it says elect Ben Bushyhead, Democrat. He's a Democrat. Democrat Swain Commissioner. I'm asking you to hire me to work for you. Look at the picture with this guy.
Okay,
I mean, I was screaming.
Wait, I can't find it.
Ben Bushyhead, Swain Commissioner.
Swain Count. What website's it on?
Oh my god! No,
I found Smoky Mountain News. Let me find it now.
Can you see him? Wait, send me the link. I've got to make sure this is the same guy.
Tell me this is the same guy. Wait.
Amy, he looks incredible.
He looks like he owns tigers. He looks like he's really good at magic and he owns tigers. I've sent it to you.
Yeah, that's the guy. Oh no, but I wish you could see this other picture. But that is the guy. Fun guy. Right, let's go through some more though.
Yeah, give me another.
Okay, here we go. Second one. This is good. Former House Representative for New Hampshire.
Great start. Yeah.
Dick Sweat.
Dick Sweat.
Yep. We've all had it. His mum had it a bit. His mum had it on her mind when she named her.
You are absolutely joking. Wait,
do you want to know who the current state treasurer of Alabama is?
Yeah.
Young Boozer. Yeah, Young Boozer. Young Boozer is the current state treasurer of Alabama.
Now there's someone who's definitely on that nomination chart.
Here's a good one though. Do you want to know who the current member of the Massachusetts House of Representatives is?
Yeah, go on.
The current member of the Massachusetts House of Representatives is Ryan Fatman. Oh, it's like such the simple pleasures in life.
I wonder what his BMI is. I really do.
I know. Right, look, there's so many of these.
Give us a couple more.
Okay, let me
and then we'll leave it. I think there's definitely the threat of overdoing this part.
This guy ran for governor in Texas in 2006.
Great.
Want to know his name?
Yeah.
Kinky Fried Man.
That isn't a name. You can't be called Kinky.
I actually borderline don't think I can say this next one.
If it's a name that's in like.
No, I just want to preface this by saying we're not laughing at the content of this name. We're laughing simply at the fact that this is such an absurd name to have.
It's too bad. Just bleep it, mate.
Robin Rape. I mean, I couldn't believe it when I read it.
No way.
He's a constable in Texas.
You would, without any doubt, just change your name.
Yeah.
There's no way you wouldn't do that.
That makes me think that might be fake because it's like how
is it?
How do you
spell Robin?
No, I don't. You want that on your Google history, mate.
No, yeah, I found him. Judge Robin Rape, Precinct 1, Place 2, Brazoria County, Texas. No way.
No words.
I need to see.
No words on that one. I don't know if I want to see what.
Oh my god!
No.
His picture.
No.
It's just he's
Leave
in
him
a
alone.
cowboy. He's in a cowboy hat.
Right, let's have a look at this.
And he's got his shirt unbuttoned, and he looks a little bit like he's actually concerned about the fact that people know that his name is that.
You know what? He looks amazing, and I feel so bad for the guy.
He's peaceful, mate. He is peaceful.
What a G. Right, let's have one more.
Yeah, hit us with one more.
Let me see if I can. No. That can't be real. So I'm not going to have that one. I'm not letting it have it. No, I can't even say. I can't say these. Some of these are racist, and I can't.
If it's racist, don't say it.
No, let's go for. This is a senator in the Netherlands, so this isn't actually America, but you know what? He's a judge on that.
Okay.
Tiny cocks. KOX is his last name. His name's Tiny Cox.
I was going to say, there's got to be some sort of lost in translation there. You can't be called Tiny Cox.
I'm telling you, this guy must have such a big dick because you do not keep the name Tiny Cox
if you've
legally.
Got a tiny willy.
If you've got anything, yeah, exactly. You've got a big dick, you keep it. If you've got a tiny cock, you're just drawing attention to yourself, mate.
Yeah,
it's like
mate.
first rule of fucking going undercover, mate.
First rule of Tiny Cox Club is have a big dick.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look, on that note though, but let's close out on those very, very fun names. Some borderline racist, some terrible. Didn't even want to say it on a podcast, but it's out there now.
Yeah.
Because I think it's time that we come around to some, a bit more grounded, a bit more serious, a bit more real on the podcast.
Okay, mate.
It's time for some breaking news.
Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news.
Beloved animated video game character Sonic the Hedgehog is set to have his own feature film in the works. Director Jeff Fowler is helming the project, saying, "We can't wait to have this film out. There is not one thing that could possibly go wrong with the animation side of it. We think we have got the look spot on, and we won't need to readdress it at any point after the release of the first trailer."
Democratic nominee Barack Obama has beaten the odds to become the 44th president of the United States of America and the first African-American president. In his inaugural speech as president, he said, "This is pretty whack, and also, and I quote, this is a turning point for America. Going forward, the world will be amazing, and I'm not one to pretend to know the future, but I'm pretty sure Democrats are just going to run this show for pretty much ever now, at least 20 years. It's going to be great, and definitely at no point will a racist, sexist reality TV star take my place. That's not happening. I can tell you that, America. Thank you."
And in other news, director James Cameron has today confirmed there will be a further 57 Avatar sequels released in the next 20 years. He is thought to be slowly working towards his end goal of just straight up becoming an Avatar. Insiders have reported, however, that no one cares anymore, James.
This just in, Michael Jackson has died in his LA home after an apparent overdose. The world has been shook, and we have just this second, received confirmation from the Jackson estate on the iconic musician's last words on his deathbed, which was cited as, y'all ain't heard the last of me. There will probably be some shit about to come out in a documentary format. So just hear me out a little bit. And also, I didn't touch those kids. And also, the doctor did it. Peace and love.
In another field, YouTube continues to bewilder creators with the addition of a new button that allows viewers to, quote, touch tits for T-Photo. It's not even funny. Quote, touch tits for T-Po 00. T-Po 00, of course, being the strong bread flour used in the creation of many doughs, including pizza dough. We are unsure of how and why this is even a thing. YouTube have declined to comment further.
And breaking news, a huge blast has happened at the number 4 nuclear reactor in the Chernobyl nuclear power plant near the city of Pripyat in northern Ukraine. Sadly, amongst those killed was famous actor and all-round great guy Jared Harris, and also famous actress Emily Watson was confirmed as one of the dead. The blast came minutes after a failed test, and also after a conveniently timed hour of televised trials, which were apparently fabricated but did help the overall story and were headed by Harris. The onlookers called gripping, and also amongst HBO's finest hours. Our thoughts are with those involved in this horrible tragedy. And that's breaking news.
Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news.
Wow, some wildly up-to-date and factually correct news there from...
horrible stuff. It's a tough time for a lot of people right now.
It really is a tough time. It truly is.
Look, I don't really know what. What have you been watching?
What have I been watching? I've just started watching season 3 of Love Island.
Took your time to get there, didn't you, mate?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to say that without just. I'm just, you know,
Which
I
one's
love,
that one?
I love
Which
Love
one's that
Island.
one, season
It's
3?
the one with Chris and Kem, Muggy Mike.
Never
Rest
watched
in
that one,
peace.
actually.
I never watched it. And then we found out that you could watch it on this free trial of this BritBox thing, and thought, let's bloody have it.
Yeah,
and I've been enjoying that because it's utter trash, and I love it.
Yeah, sometimes you need it, especially now more than ever. I guess you need that trash.
100%. And I'm hoping that there isn't any delay to the summer series of Love Island this year because I will be lapping that shit up like
Look,
a
mate,
dog
you
in
can
a
keep
puddle.
hoping, but of course it's not happening, right?
Well, I don't know, mate.
What on earth would bring anyone to be like, right, global crisis?
Yeah.
The whole world is locked
Yeah.
down. Probably not coming out of this for another few months.
Look, mate.
Let's just put some people on a plane to fucking New
A boy
York
can
and put them
dream.
in a villa.
A boy can dream.
I think they should put one infected person in there, not tell them who it
Oh,
is.
that would be dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably don't think Watchdog would allow that.
Yeah, but they don't tell anyone. This is it. They don't tell anyone. In fact, they tell everyone, including Watchdog. Yeah, look, we've done checks. We've vetted everyone.
Well, then what
everyone is safe. Everyone's
What would
fine.
be the fun in that?
No. This is. Hear me out. They don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
They don't tell the right people. They just don't tell anyone.
The right people.
Right. Show starts.
Yeah.
First weekend goes
Yeah.
normal.
Everything's
And
swimmingly.
Laura Whitmore, the new host, obviously, she
Yeah.
walks down those stairs, and all the couples are like, "Oh shit, there's going to be a dumping," and she instead says to them,
Yeah.
"Look, one of you has coronavirus."
Yeah, she says, look, I know you all saw Peter's cough and thought, he just hasn't had his Barocca. It is far
is.
worse.
And
than
not
you could
only that,
ever
it's a
imagine.
vicious strain that we have mutated, and what basically, like, some of you are probably going to die.
So sit back and also, who do you want to dump?
I'd watch that. I actually
watch
would
it.
watch that.
What have you been watching?
All sorts, mate. All sorts.
Never heard of that
Absolute
show.
Licorice all sorts, mate. You thought they were sweets, but I've been watching them. Baby.
Oh, wow.
I watched. I've been some, Disney Pluses in the UK. I watched Little Mermaid.
Good.
Probably my favourite Disney film. Has been
Good
since I was a
film.
little kid. Great film. Although every time I watch it, when I'm a bit old, when I'm older now
Yeah.
than I was a kid. Obviously, that's how time works.
Yeah.
I'm quickly reminded there's some weird things about that film, and I still love it to death, and I adore it because it's
Yeah.
just so wonderfully paced and everything. But it's like the only real character trait that she has is that she just wants to be above the
Yeah.
sea with
That's
the
it.
humans, and there's not really anything else. And she meets the guy once, and she's like, "I love him. I need to be a human."
I just need to ask, was it the boner cut?
No, of course not. Do you think Disney are putting the boner cut on Disney Plus, mate?
Mate,
Not
they
a
might
chance.
have the fucking... If they did, I would single-handedly take back any criticism I've ever said of Disney in my life.
It'd be incredible.
Mate, big bull
yeah.
kahuna moves there. That would be
dick energy.
quite literally, big priest dick energy in
absolutely.
Little Mermaid.
On that note, though,
Yeah.
I think it might be time for our final segment of today's show.
I'm excited for this one. I
Yeah,
really
because
am.
I didn't think we were going to be able to pull this off, but we have. I mean, we'll just have to go. We'll just have to go straight for it. But we've managed to get
Yeah.
a celebrity caller.
We have, and I don't know who it is.
Yeah, so Nick doesn't know who the celebrity caller is.
Stu
But, so
sorted
I
out.
have specifically managed to get a celebrity caller on the
Yeah.
show.
Okay.
I'm not going to state. Well, we'll let them. We'll let
Yeah.
them tell you who it is. But yeah, so we've got a celebrity caller on the show. I've managed to get them. It's impressive. I'm amazed that we managed to get them on the
Okay.
show.
Okay.
Especially on such a, the first episode of a show which many people haven't heard of.
Very excited.
Managed to get them on. We're going to give them some advice. But
Okay.
I guess it's just time to, roll that title.
Yeah, it's time for celebrity calling.
It's time for the celebrity calling. Celebrity calling.
Right, here we go. Let's do it for the first time ever with our celebrity calling.
Yeah.
We have the anonymous celebrity on the line. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi guys, great big fan of the show so far, and I just want I guess I just need to go straight in. I'm Bob Iger.
Bob Iger.
But is that Bob Iger? Wow. How did I manage to get Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney himself, on the phone?
We were just talking about Disney as well, mate.
That's right. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are at the moment, and I just thought it'd be a great chance to get on a podcast and really come down to the roots of
I think
people.
you've chosen the right podcast to do it. We've
you
got
have.
billions of subscribers and listeners.
Huge amount of subscribers as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy. So I've had a pretty rough couple of weeks ever since I I stepped down as CEO from Disney, but then with all this going on in the world, I had to come back, and I'm now CEO again. So it's been a pretty crazy ride for me. But there's a couple of things troubling me that I need to get off my chest.
Okay, Disney's Bob Iger. What's troubling you, mate? Get them off your chest.
Well, and I'm aware this is going to sound pretty crazy. It's going to sound pretty weird, but you're just going to have to hear me out a little bit. But so basically, I'm Bob Iger, but actually, I'm not Bob Iger at all.
Okay. Who? Sorry, so you're not Bob Iger?
No, but I am, but I'm not.
What?
I have to get this off my chest.
Okay, mate. Just get it off your chest, mate.
Yeah. So I don't really know how to say this, but ever since 2005, I've actually been Ellen Albertini Dow. That's right. That's right. I don't know why you're laughing.
Sorry, Bob Iger. Who have you been?
I've been Ellen Albertini Doe. That's Ellen Doe. D-O-W is my name, Ellen Albertini Doe.
Okay.
Actually, who I have been since 2005. Why are you laughing?
Sorry, Bob Iger.
I was told that I
it's
could come
Ellen.
on this podcast and it would all be fine. It would be a safe space for me to get.
Sorry, I just googled. I just wasn't sure if I heard that name correctly, and I googled it, and
you heard it. You heard it right, Ellen Albertini Doe.
So Bob Iger, you're telling me that you you were the rapping grandma in Wedding Singer.
That's right. I was none other than the rapping grandma from Wedding Singer, which is one of my many famous roles, but I am her and she is me. In fact, ever since 2005, have you ever heard of the film Freaky Friday?
I've definitely heard of it, Bob. Ellen, sorry.
Thank you. I'd appreciate it if you could now use my real name. So in Freaky Friday, they woke up, Lindsay Lohan and the other one, and they woke up and they were in each other's bodies. Do you remember that?
I'm vaguely aware of the plot of Freaky Friday.
So weirdly, that is exactly what happened with me and Mrs. Doe on 2005 when I became CEO of Disney. I'm not sure why, I'm not sure what the link is, but we swapped bodies and I woke up and I realized that I was in fact Ellen Albertini Doe.
Okay, Bob. I'll tell you what, Ellen.
It's truthfully, Nick, if I can be so honest on this show, it's been a horrible stretch of years for me. I've had to keep that under wraps from even my own family. We have had many arguments about it.
Okay, sorry, Bob and Ellen. Sorry to interject.
Yeah?
Why, if I could ask, why have you had to keep it? Why haven't you figured it out if it's been, 15 years?
Oh, I figured it out, man. I knew as soon as we swapped bodies who I was, but I couldn't tell the world that, could I now?
Yeah, I mean, I guess not.
Do you think the whole world's going to listen to Disney as a super organization if they're ran by a 80-year-old woman?
Maybe.
No, is the answer to that question, Nick. No. Hey, where's Stu gone?
Stu, are you there, mate?
I'm right here, mate. I'm just sat back enjoying this. I'm just listening to Bob, just listening to him speak.
Oh, you're listening to Bob. Have you got any questions for him?
I guess my main question would be, what do you want us to do with this information?
Well, I just thought it would be nice to give your listeners an exclusive, I guess, and also now that I have come back as CEO of Disney just this last week and this day, so this segment is a little bit different to what I suppose I originally imagined. But I just thought it'd be nice to give your listeners something, a nice little bit of news to nibble on, and also if you could try and help me. If you could just try and help me get back to my normal Bob.
Okay, Bob. Okay, you're breaking up now, mate.
No,
breaking
I really need help there.
We're just gonna...
She died.
Okay.
Ellen Doe died in 2015. I've been alone. She was the only person I could talk to.
Okay, Bob. Ta-ra now. Have a nice evening. So that was...
Wow.
That was fun.
Look, I got it. I didn't know he was gonna. I did not know he was gonna come out with that.
Yeah, I think it's pretty wild, really. If I'd be lying if I said I knew that was gonna be outed on air. A nice exclusive for us. It was. Oh, Bob.
I'm still here, guys. You jackass.
Okay, Bob. You should have been disconnected.
Yeah, no, I'm still here, you jackass.
Okay, we're just gonna move on now.
You didn't know what?
Have a good. Have a
what
good.
Didn't you know?
Have a good year.
Face me like a man.
Have a lovely day.
Face me like a man. Hey, Stu, what the hell?
Enjoy.
I was told this was going to be, hey, look, I was told this was going to be a nice, fun time. And I was told
Enjoy.
I could
Okay,
express
Bob.
myself in confidence.
Okay, Tehran out.
And all for what?
Tehran out. Okay, mate.
What is this all for, man? I'm going to go back to a CEO of the largest corporation in the entire world. We've got huge things going on. I can't even look my own wife in the eye.
Okay.
How do I tell my own wife that she's married? That she's married to an old woman who was famous mainly for singing a rap song on an Adam Sandler?
Okay, now. So, Bob, see you, mate.
Wow.
Wow. I think he's gone now.
Is he gone? Is he definitely gone?
I think he's gone.
Yeah, I think he's gone.
That was wild.
Huge.
That was really wild.
What a crazy first celebrity call-in that was.
Really.
Absolutely absurd.
Some crazy stuff. I'm not sure I'll ever recover.
Well, great. That was it. That was Celebrity Call-In for the
Celebrity
first episode
Call-In.
of All Farts No Poop Celebrity Call-In.
It's time for the celebrity calling. Celebrity calling.
And just like that, that's the end of our segments for today. And also just, I guess, the end of the general discussion for today.
Yeah.
Got to be completely honest to all those listening. Not sure what this podcast is, but
We are not sure.
we're not sure what it's going to evolve into.
I think it's probably dog shit, but
A complete dog shit. But look,
you know, let's roll with it. I had a good time doing it.
Like Oasis said, you've got to roll with it. You've got to take your time. You've got to say what you say. Don't let anybody get in your way. Because it's all too much for me to take. Yeah, brilliant. Anyway, you look, great time. We've had a great celebrity call-in.
Great
We've had
time.
some pretty groundbreaking news in there.
Yeah.
We've learned about our breakfast. We've talked about the crazy trends of today on social media, as well as fun names of Republican and Democrat senators in the world.
Look, it's what everyone's begging for.
Ultimately, I think that does make us now the best podcast on
I'm pretty sure, like, don't Google it or anything, but I'm pretty sure we've just taken the number one spot.
Don't look up any official actual ratings because we're there, but we're just
It's
just
you can't. It's hard to find it, but it is there.
That's it exactly.
It is there. Yeah.
I suppose look. This is the first time we've done this. I have no idea how to wrap this up.
No, I don't really.
We could leave our listeners with a little taste of what's to come.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist because we haven't recorded any other episodes.
We haven't planned that.
And we don't know what we're going to talk about in
No.
the next episode. If you haven't noticed, we've been thrown into this a little bit, sort of fucking, let's just do it.
Yeah,
Let's just fucking do it.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we have to do this remotely. So usually we wouldn't be doing this remotely, obviously, because, times are a little bit.
And it's not even
crazy at the
remotely
moment.
funny.
That was personal, man. That was personal. I'm not going to stand for this shit.
I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to stand for this shit. I might go play some Warzone.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go eat some food.
What? What are you having?
Carbonara?
Oh, mate.
I
love a good carbonara. I think we might have a similar, but obviously not the same. We're going to have mac and cheese.
Nice, mate. I'm pretty jealous of that.
Bought some crispy onions.
Crispy onions.
So let me tell you, if you're making macaroni cheese and you're not putting breadcrumbs and or crispy onions on top, you are an actual fucking psychopath.
You should be locked up.
Killed someone, and if
You've
you
killed
haven't
at least
already,
10.
you're going to.
Yeah, you're a threat to your close family.
Exactly. Yeah, sort it out. Put fucking crispy onions on your mac and cheese is all I'm saying. If there's one thing you take from this podcast, is that you should definitely be putting crispy onions on your goddamn fucking macaroni cheese.
No discussion there.
No discussion. End of discussion. End of discussion.
Okay, Stu. We've got some socials. Do you want to just tell everyone?
Yeah, we have got some socials.
What it is?
Look. Let me tell you. If you're not on Instagram, you want to get there because it's looking like a pretty crazy
pretty
place
hot.
to be.
It's pretty hot.
So if you're on Instagram, you're in luck, mate. You can follow us at AF.
Where's it?
AFNP pod. I just got that. You can follow us at AFNP pod. That's AFNP pod.
You can definitely do that.
Find the All Fart No podcast there. You can follow us on Twitter at the exact same thing, AFNP pod on Twitter. Obviously, whatever streaming service you listen to podcasts on, All Fart No Poop podcast, baby. You'll find us. It's
Slap
there.
a like on it. Follow that shit.
Exactly. And also on YouTube, we'll be putting up whatever we film.
Yeah.
From these podcasts, little segments, the whole thing. Who knows what's going to happen?
The whole
there.
shebang.
All I know is going to be absolutely ruddy crazy.
It's going to be
my
a
friend.
party, mate. It's going to be a party. And what's your
gonna be
personal?
ludicrous.
Do you want to plug personal?
Oh, mate, let's do personal. Look,
Let's
you
do
can
it.
find me at Stu_talks on on Twitter. And on Instagram, it's StuWilson95. What about you, mate?
I'm at UK Nick Wilson on everything. That's right.
Are you
Instagram,
UK
Twitter.
Nick? Are you Nick Wilson?
Yeah,
the singer-songwriter Nick
yeah,
Wilson.
please.
Unbelievable.
Guys, please.
Unbelievable, man.
Please, I've come here to get away from that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, at UK Nick Wilson on everything.
Wow, that's nice and easy.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next week. Probably Monday.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Have
Who
a
knows
nice,
when?
Have a nice sleep.
Have great sleeps. Probably 7 of them if you listen to this on one Monday and listen to the next one the next Monday.
If you're listening in the future, I hope it's all right.
If you're listening 10 years in the future, do you still have my kid, Dave?
Oh my.
Do you still have my kid?
Oh my god.
Does she make it?
Oh my.
Right. Well, see you guys next week. We've been All Fart No Poop.
And you've been great.
Thank you.